Hello everyone! Hello my precious wandering souls! Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We last left it off. I got angry with Phoenix, rightfully so. He showed, or most likely the killer, proof that she did it right in front of her eyes in a closed-off area. We were lucky that Gumshoe saved us, because if he hadn't been there, we would have gotten murdered. But now we know that whatever the reason Hammer killed Vasquez, not killed, Hammer wanted to kill Vasquez, was because she had some dirt on him. There was an accident. I still think it was an accident. I think there was an accident 5 years ago. Another actor died by Hammer's hands on accident, and Vasquez has been torturing him, blackmailing him for 5 years. So I think Hammer reached his breaking point and just decided to get rid of Vasquez. And I think Powers was just collateral damage to this whole thing. So we're going to the final day, the final trial. I'm pretty sure we're going up against Vasquez. So let's see how we do. October 20, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Hi, Edgeworth.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day to this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Edgeworth? Okay, I'll shut up.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right.
If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Okay, Phoenix, alright. Okay, the day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Salt take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting room. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Saul take you?
The van. Oh, great. The way we transport found. Bleh. Okay, the way she transported the body. Suddenly I can talk for some reason. There's a van, a studio too. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Okay, van. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio One after the meeting in a trailer. Okay.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Okay.
I need to check the court record. I think I have something. I'm not sure though. I think... where is it? I think it's here. I'm going to press first. Just in case. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else? One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that she didn't eat that steak, that proved that she didn't eat the steak. Well, Nick, find anything? Steak plate? Maybe? Found an employee and sleeping pills? But maybe it's not this one, it's an... Oh, this is the only one we have. I guess... it doesn't hurt to present it, I guess. I kinda wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said, somewhere. I think I'm going to present the plate in that statement. I think it's here. It's worth a shot. Oh, okay. I was waiting for the music to stop. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate?
This plate was on the table in the employee area. And as you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. Oh yeah, the plates were bare. Ugh. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Did you eat it? I think I know how. You ate the bone. No, it's not this one. You ate the bone too, you ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat it. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
I see.
Then, what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai or picking on Salmonella. Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order? Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes? Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yeah, the Steel Samurai. No, I mean the Steel Samurai. The Samurai Spear. No, I think it was the fence. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you couldn't, could you? I don't know. No, again, I stand my ground. I'm pretty sure it was the fence. So it wasn't the spear, it was the fence. So you couldn't. I think you will have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? I guess if I get asked to like present evidence, I can just present the spear because it says it's very heavy.
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. I guess I just present the spear? I guess? Okay. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon, not Edgeworth. It is not. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. Oh yeah, it was broken. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order!
I was right.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
It was the fence. Do I have a picture or something to prove that it was the fence? Do I have something? Oh yeah! Well, I don't know if this will help, but I think I can. I can. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? You have done it sometimes, Phoenix. They have their reasons to doubt you.
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright.
Exactly.
Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
I guess I just present this? Let me check. Yeah. I think if I present this, maybe I'll get it right. Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Order? Order? If I cannot have order in this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again.
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. of the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Huh? Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? It was the van. You used the van to move the body. And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in... Sorry, I was going a bit for judgy. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She couldn't deal with it, I bet she could move it. She had another way. I'm going with this one, I'm not sure, but I think it's this one. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands, the van? For instance... Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
With the van, right? I guess it's the van. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Oh? Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. There was a van there, right? I had Saul drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
I mean, of course.
We know that Manella does everything Vasquez asks him to do, so sounds plausible that he just did it because she told him so. So yeah, of course he was. Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. Yeah, that's why the Evil Magistrate costume had no blood on it. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. Wait, that's it? I win? Nah, there's something else. I'm pretty sure there's something else. This felt like a really short trial. I'm pretty sure there's something else. So what happened next? Don't me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of the battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Ah, okay, yeah. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Yeah, I thought it was too soon.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's what the witness say.
Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? You did it, Vasquez. Testify again, Vasquez. No further question, Vasquez. I guess I'll just have her testify again. Maybe I can get something from her. Testify again. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again.
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. It's already said all there. I have already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! To come so far only to fail. But what else
can I do? As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Oh! Edgeworth? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
Bruh.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you, Edgeworth. Okay. I feel bad. I feel so bad. Okay, it's fine. What can I ask her about, though? It's I see. Very well. Another thing. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor. Are you not? Why are you bothering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see what we have that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I do see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yeah, indeed, verily, I say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Give me a moment, okay? Interruption. Because of course we're having an interruption. I'll be right back. Okay, moving on. I'm not sure what she's going to say. How should I press? But I get the feeling this might be the last testimony. No. Knowing this game is probably not going to be the last one. Nick, why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth. He's starting to turn to our side. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Oldback, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldback, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Okay. I'm not sure what to press. Should I press in everything? I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out for her, Nick. Okay. Maybe I should just... No, I don't think pressing everything is going to work. I don't know. Okay, why did you ask to be left out? I don't know. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise.
They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Cover for you? Or covered it up for you?
There must have been a lot raining on it with all those big wigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I guess press here? The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Press harder, back off. Press harder, I guess? Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue.
What? Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Think! Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had known about the murder before going to Studio One. True! You're right.
Oh, he got you.
Right, makes sense.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Man, it must be... We must have a blue moon now, huh?
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
Okay, I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action since, so I left them behind.
Hammer?
Eh?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is going to work, okay? I'm just presenting random things that I think make sense. So, I guess this one will work? Objection? Oh, hell yeah. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Yeah, I thought it would be like kinda weird that she said Hammer. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it. It was Saul who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen.
happened, sorry. What would he tell you? You, the wrong person. Uh-huh. Miss Vasquez, you heard Mr. Manila around, you saw Hammer limping. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 when he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Are all the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he's fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I guess it's the incident from 5 years ago? I'm just going to say I can prove it. Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. I guess... No, it's not here. It's this thing. I guess... it's... this one? I'm not sure. I'm still thinking that maybe... it was an accident, but... not sure. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed the Vasquez, not the other way around. I think he had the intention to kill her. I think he wanted to kill her and she moved or something and death of Hammer was an accident. He fell on the fence, I think. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. I don't think she had a motive. I don't think so. I think it was an accident. She had no motive? She had no motive, Your Honor. Was that no? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Yeah, he wanted to kill her. Something happened and he died. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? Your Honor? Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Calmest breakdown in the entire series. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone, call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Oh. Manuel! Was he like her boyfriend or something? Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Oh, okay. That makes me sad. Please don't die. Please. Oh, okay, that makes me so sad. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm as collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right.
Very well. Oh, here it comes. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Confetti! Woo!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh, we're through with another case. Oh God. October 20, 1:12 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me Why, Mr. Wright? Huh? Tell me. Why does Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Evidence? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... I don't know. This? I don't get a penalization or anything, but I don't know, maybe this? This... Oh, jealousy. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star, once. But he was reduced to acting on a kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Congratulations, WP! Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume. Ugh. And... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Oh, about the Steel Samurai ending? Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! Oh! Hey! Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. No, it's not a lie. It's actually true. He's a big Steel Samurai fan. Maybe it's not shown here, but trust me on this. Edgeworth has a very weird obsession with the Steel Samurai. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better if had we not met. Thanks to you, it's the mythical phrase. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They've only served to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to say, not to tell you sorry. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if! They're rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling that I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? You could say we're lovers. We have a Red, White, and Marvin Grossberg situation. Okay, stop. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh god. Nick! This is it!
The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and the assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
Is he the pink princess? Is WP the pink princess?
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world's ready for the real Will Powers. Man, what a case. As much as these games suffer from third grade syndrome, I like this case. It's a filler case, okay? But of course I know that, but I like it. It's funny. And I feel bad for Vasquez. I mean, sure, she did some really awful things, but I can't help but feel kinda bad for her, you know? Alright, so that's the end of this case and the video. So, if you hope you liked it. If you did, maybe consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!